Okay, so today I'm just doing a little bit of work here on the initial starting story. So what I figured I would do is make it so that your player character washes up in the starting area on a raft. So basically you wake up, talk to an NPC, and then that NPC is going to give you, say, hey, how you doing? Good to see you're healthy, blah, blah, blah. We did some whatever. Why don't you go start by taking apart your raft, and then that'll help earn your keep around here or something or whatever. And then you'll get a tooling knife and be sent out to go disassemble this raft. So what I've done is in the game editor here, we'll go into, what I've done is I've set it up as a resource editor. That way it spawns again for the next player coming in, and you'll just have to, find it. I could set it as an event spawn item. I may change that later, but for right now, just to test the mechanics out, this is how I'm doing it. So I've done it created a new resource folder called Quest Drops. I've got Raft, and what I've done is I've set the spawn duration to 10,000 milliseconds. So that'll give it quite a bit of time before, and hopefully your character's gone back down, and we'll get the next quest and move on, and then it'll be there for the next player. So it's an easy kind of half effort way just to be able to test this out. It's probably going to be turned into an event. However, events are a lot more resource heavy on the system than just putting in a simple map spawn trigger. So I'm going to try it this way and see how it works. So it spawns one. Got it set that you need a tooling knife in order to harvest it. I've given it 50 hit points, so it takes a while to take it apart. And I've given it a graphic. I've made a model, a 3D model match up to the isometric view of my buildings and stuff. Took that into a JPEG, got rid of the gray that Blender leaves behind, and we should be good. The lighting might be a little different, but you're going to get that when you're rendering out stuff. I try to render everything out using the default lighting in Blender so that I don't have really too hard of a time getting things to match up, but there may still be variances, but oh well, c'est la vie. So anyway, we've made that, and then what I've done is I also game editor, item editor, and under tools, I have, where is it here? Where did I put it? Oh, tooling knife, right there. So tooling knife, I've set that up. It's a tool in the tool folder because I like to keep things organized. Equipment, no rarity. It just images the stock knife that comes in the small pack of stock assets that come with the engine. No price or nothing. Description, this is a heavy knife used for all sorts of small craft jobs and dismantling of various items. And you can drop it, but it doesn't have a percentage drop on death like most picked up items will. Because it's a tooling item, you're going to need it over and over again throughout the game for different things as time goes on. Hopefully I'll be able to attach a skill to it as I play around with that. I haven't touched that yet. And I just assigned a simple 1 damage to it, so it doesn't do much damage, takes your time to harvest. And then I've assigned a simple paper doll where I've got the 3rd frame. I mentioned this in another video. Some of the items I'm only going to have the 3rd frame of a paper doll an action, and so that way it simplifies for some items. You don't need complicated animations for a lot of things. You do for others. Bigger things as you're walking around, they're going to show. Small things, I mean, a knife, it's probably in your belt until you get up and use it, right? So things like that. So anyway, I've done that, and now I've placed the raft on the map here as a resource, and just to test it out on the map here, I have placed a tooling knife. So I'm going to hit save. This should work. I have not pre-tested this. I'm going to log in. There I am. Now I'm going to walk up. I've already demonstrated the dillweed plant. I may resize that a little bit smaller yet. We will see. But I'm going to head up the map here. Oh, there we are. There's my tooling knife. So if I come over here, there's my raft, the little raft I washed up on shore with. You require a tooling knife to interact with this resource. All right. Down here. Also, you'll notice the color around, the light around. It's because this, the game time right now, I believe, is currently early evening, or it could be the morning. It's a little yellowy, but I've enabled environmental lightings with the clock. I've got it really fast right now, but loot all. Inventory. We're going to equip that. And now you'll see on the third frame it shows my knife. Oh, I have an artifact there I need to deal with. Now we're going to go here. I can click on it. I think I'm clicking on it. Don't seem to be doing any damage to the raft. I must have done something wrong here. Go back into the editor here. So first and foremost, I'm going to go back to tiles. I want to see, I have something on layer 2. Something around there, I think. Let me just see, where is that? Oh, right there. So it coincides with one step up from the roof of that house. And it's about 5 steps over. Okay, so one step up, roof of the house, about 5 steps over. In theory, it should take care of it on that level. If it's on that level, it's on the fringe level. Oh, there it is there. Okay. We found it. Just to make sure it's not on the second fringe level too. And we're going to go back to here. We're going to go down to here. And island tile. There we go. The first level, I added an extra one there just because it looked like I had a bit of a line. There we go. Save that. Yes, I do. Minimize that. Let's just see if that's fixed now. It appears to be fixed now, and you can see it's getting a little bit darker on the map, even. So it's going rolling into nighttime a little bit. Okay, let's go back up and try that graft again. Doesn't look like. Just log out. Log back in. You require 2 limits to interact with this resource. That is weird because tooling knife. I'm not sure I have a tooling knife. Let me just look in the editor and see if I did something wrong. Tools. Tooling knife. Tools. Equipment. Scroll down. Where do I set that? The name is tooling knife. Tool folder. Oh, right here, tool type, I missed it. I knew it was in here. Tooling knife. Save. Save. Minimize. Okay. There we go. Now I'm doing damage to it. All it takes is missing one little box and it's one setting. And there we go. Raft has been dismantled. Now I don't have any drops set up for it, but you'll get some wood and some cloth and maybe some rope or something out of the deal. We'll figure that out. But that'll be basically your first starter quest thing, and then you know, then you'll gather some other resources, and then you'll craft something or whatever. There'll be things like that. I still have to do the inside of the house, make that a kitchen, but I just want to see here before I finish off for the day. I just want to see here exactly what, how long that takes to respawn, because I might have set that for a very long time. I'm not sure. The other thing I was thinking of doing, I got some feedback on my last video there from a fellow game developer there, and he thinks I should do some animated water here. Now I opted not to because I didn't like any of the animated water that I could find, and I just haven't felt the need to make my own yet. But what I think I'm going to do is stick with this water because I like it. But what I'll probably do is add up making a coastal animation tile and set that on the next level up above, so it could be a transparent PNG and just be like a little bit of wave foam or something, and throw it in a few spots so where the waves are hitting, just to add a little bit more life to the map. Because he has a very good point. Even though this looks really good, a little bit of life being brought in, it really adds a lot to a scene. And then of course I'll add some ocean rolling sounds and things like that, and then more inland like birds chirping and stuff. There it is. So that took a little while to respawn, so that's probably longer than I need to, so I'll probably dial that down in half. But anyway, that's pretty much where I needed to be tonight. I just wanted to get that raft done, make sure it fit and matched with the look, and just, you know, just a tiny little salvage. I'll probably make it slightly bigger. I'll probably blow it up by about 20%, maybe 15%, just a little bit bigger. It's pretty good, but just a little bit bigger. And then it'll just fit the scene better, you know, with a person on there with a box or whatever. So you washed up on this small raft from a shipwreck or something. So I'll play around with that and I'll get that size right and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, that's it for tonight. Just wanted to kind of work on some of this stuff in order to start telling the story and also, you know, flush out the resources on the map. So have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.